Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of Lazy on the Network. So, today I'm going to perform network automation on a production network with my newly designed script, which is purposely meant for the configuration management. So, you configure, I have a demo on my YouTube channel, and I'll leave the link in the description for you to see how it works. So, right from here, I'm going to tap in onto the production network, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to run my script on a production switch, which is going to be a standby switch for that particular company. So I'm very lazy to be honest. I'm very lazy. So I'm going to run the script to configure the switch and detect changes. And if there is changes, we choose to apply them or not. Or even perhaps you can decide to roll back the configuration. So stick with me, and then I'll be with you shortly. Okay, so this is a 3750 switch. It's running classic Cisco iOS, and this is the switch that I'm going to run my script on NetHawk for network configuration management. We are going to load, merge, and then roll back configurations. Okay, so what you are seeing here is I've configured my script to run in such a way that I use arguments instead of inputs. So as you can see, I'm running NetHawk, which is a Python file, and I specify U, which is an argument to pass the username on the device. And you see I, which is the IP address for remote management. And then you see T here specifies the platform. So I'm using iOS because I'm using the Napalm library. So I have to use iOS to specify the platform that I'm connecting to. Then I have D, which is 2, which is the delay factor. So most of the times, depending on the speed of the transport of your configuration, you need to specify a global delay time so that your script wouldn't crash in the process of configuring the device. Okay, so I'm connecting to my switch. So I have the menu over there. So the first I'm going to do is to replace the configuration. And here I'm going to enter an absolute path to the configuration file. So the script is running. Now the reason why the script stopped is because there is an error in the path that I gave. So I'm going to run the script again, and I'll give the correct path to the file. So I'll choose the replace, and I'll give the absolute path to the file. So I had to clear a space between the C to avoid white spaces. Now I have my configuration path loaded. So the script will load, and then it will compare the running configuration to the new configuration. Now you see the delay over here is the reason why I added the D argument with 2 to give the time. So now, as you can see, you see the difference. I type yes to commit to the config because this is a new config and it's not in the running configuration. And it will take some time for it to complete. And as you can see, it's done. So my script is has a reusable feature. It allows me to use the script again without quitting the entire script. So I will type 1 to use the script again, and I'll go to merge config. So this is a new configuration that we are going to add on top of what we already have. So once I load the path, I'm going to use OSPF, which bears a username of a call. Okay, so I'm going to press on enter to load the configuration, and of course it will take some time. So it's loading. If you don't specify the delay, it will fail. So as you can see, once the difference has printed, and I'll press on yes to commit the configuration. So this is the reason why once again you need to add a delay factor, because you're pushing configurations over virtual terminal lines. So as you can see, it's done. So I'll press 1 to use the script again, and now I'm going to roll back changes to the default configurations even before I configured OSPF. and also configure the username echo. So once again, I will give the absolute path, and I'm here. I'm going to use router1.txt, which is the default configuration file prior to configuring OSPF and the new user echo. So I'm going to give the path r1.txt, and then I'll run the script. So I'm just checking to see if I should add the txt extension to it. At times, if you don't add it, the script will just break. So I'll add it, and I'll press on enter. And once again, I need to clear the white space over there, otherwise my script will break. So to take some time, a few seconds, and then to tell you that due to rollback changes. Okay. So now, as you can see, rollback is done. Let's wait for a while. So now the rollback is done, right? Good. So we are done with all the 3 modules of the NetHawk command, and I'll quit the script. Now I'll head on to the terminal lines, and as you can see that the rollback was done successfully. And I'll type show run, and in the show run there is no OSPF, there is no username recall, only the username storm is in there. So thanks for watching my video, and see you in my next video.